It's considered one of the greatest Australian rules grand finals of all time. 1989, a bone-crunching playoff between Hawthorne and Geelong that saw the reigning premiers Hawthorne cement its place in history with back-to-back flags. 19 years on, as these two clubs prepare for their first grand final replay, the first all-Victorian final in 8 years, the memories of the great 1989 clash loom large for the players who were part of it.
Everyone talks about the 89 grand final. It happened to be one of the best ones they talk about.
Punctured lung and broken ribs, I think, for you, wasn't it?
Oh, something like that, and malaria and 3 broken legs. I've only got 2 legs, but I'll throw another one there.
There's some hard nuts in Hawthorne, hard nuts in Geelong, and they'll come together, but I don't think we'll go as bad as 89.
This time around, it's Geelong as reigning premiers who play for a place in the record books on Saturday afternoon.
Well, it's the toughest thing to do in football is go back to back.
For local fans, with their town decked out in blue and white for the second year running, winning means so much more than football.
It just gives everybody hope for a small town to be better than the big towns, I think.
Like last year, winning the premiership after that 44-year drought and losing 5 grand finals along the journey, it really lifted the morale of the city tremendously.
It's just part of Geelong, growing up in Geelong.
Well, unlike every other Victorian team in the AFL, Geelong is the only team that still trains and plays at its original home ground. It's why this team still connects so strongly with this town. And today there are literally thousands of people here at Cardinia Park, fondly known as the Cattery, cheering on their hometown heroes before Saturday's big game. The Cats are going to go back to back.
The Cats can easily beat the Hawks.
Big rematch of the 89 grand final.
Yes, that was very disappointing at the time. Hopefully we get our payback this year.
AFL football fever is always contagious in Victoria in September, even more so when 2 Victorian teams are playing for the silverware.
It's great to have it coming back to Victoria because after all we are parochial Victorians and we love to hate the other mob and they love to hate us.
Who's going to win on Saturday?
Hawthorne. Geelong.
By how much?
A lot.
For me, it's go Hawkers.
At Hawthorne's training ground, Waverley Park, there's no mistaking what's at stake for the Brown and Gold Army 2 days out from their first grand final appearance in 17 years.
Go Hawks!
Yeah, thrash Geelong!
Dad said he'll kick me out of the house if I don't go for Hawthorne.
If you've got the brown and gold on, you're all right.
I find myself behaving like any other football-loving bogon. I mean, it's just a wonderful experience.
Despite the move from its traditional suburban home at Glenferrie Oval 2 years ago and the club's push into Tasmania, Hawthorne President, former Victorian Premier Jeff Kennett, believes the suburban link for the Hawthorne Footy Club remains intact.
There will always be something very special about Hawthorne, Glenferrie Road. The traders in Glenferrie Road are wonderful supporters of the Hawthorne Football Club. A lot of our players live in that area and continue to shop and to buy and to have coffees there.
A lot of the customers have said that they're only shopping in the shops that have got the colours, so trying to go with it.
Let's go, Barney! Let's go! Buddy, yeah. Let's go, Barney! Let's go!
While the Hawks will look to its goal-kicking sensation Buddy Franklin to kick a bagful for the underdogs, few will feel the weight of this old rivalry more than Geelong's Gary Ablett Jr., whose father won best on ground in the 1989 grand final after booting a record 9 goals in Geelong's losing team.
He's the son of Gary Ablett Sr. He's like one of the most greatest players in the world.
I think the pressure will be on him, but I think he's one player who handles the pressure extraordinarily well, just as his dad did.
Good luck to all. It's going to be an exceptional game.
Close?
Close. Margin, Hawks by 15 points.
The Cats by just a nice little 19 points. That'll do.